Thank you all. It's been a very, very helpful hearing. Ms. Bride, after the tragic loss of your son, you complained to certain apps that allowed bullying without naming who the person was. Is that correct?
Yes, Senator.
And what response did you get?
I reached out to YOLO, the anonymous app that was used to cyberbully my son. I told them what happened to my son, and I asked them to follow their policies, which required that they reveal the identity of the cyberbully. And I was ignored all 4 times.
Okay. So you filed a lawsuit against these products. Is that correct?
Yes.
You're alleging they were unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Prinstein, is that right? Prinstein?
Yes, I believe there are a number
Wait
of...
a minute, let me ask a question first.
Sorry.
Do you believe these products are unsafe the way they're configured today for children?
The research is emerging, but we have a number of reasons to think that some of the features that are built into social media indeed are conferring harm directly to
Are
children.
you recommending to the committee that these social media companies put warning labels on their products like we do with cigarettes?
I don't think that would hurt at all.
Okay. Back to Ms. Bride. So you sued and you were knocked out of court because of Section 230, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how many of you, or Mr. Prinstein, are you a practicing psychologist, psychiatrist?
I'm not. I'm a clinical psychologist. I'm not practicing at the moment.
Okay. Do you have a license?
I do.
How many of you have a driver's license? Now, that can be taken away from you if you do certain things. Are any of these social media companies licensed by the government? The answer is no. Is it pretty clear that Section 230 prevents individual lawsuits against these social media companies? Everybody's nodding their head. Is there any regulatory agency in America that has the power to change the behavior of these companies in a meaningful way? The answer is no. Are there any statutes on the book today that you think can address the harms you've all testified regarding? The answer is no. You can't sue them. There's no agency with the power to change their behavior, and there's no laws on the books that would stop this abusive behavior. Is that a fair summary where we're at in 2023? All the witnesses nodded. Do you think we can do better than that? Isn't that the reason you're here? The question is, why haven't we done better than that? Senator Blumenthal and I had a bill that got 25 votes on the Judiciary Committee. There are 25 of us. I can't think of any subject matter that would bring all 25 of us together. So, Mr. Chairman, in spite of all of our differences, let's make a pledge to these people. Ms. Lim, how do you say your last name?
Lemke.
Do you believe that your generation particularly has been let down?
Yes, Senator, I do.
And you worry about future generations even being more harmed?
Yes, sir, every day.
The behavior that we're talking about is driven by money in terms of social media. The more eyes, the more money. Is that correct? So the financial incentive of the social media companies exists today to do more of this, not less. Everybody nodded in the affirmative. Mr. Bizzarro, you said of the platforms that sexual predators use, is Twitter one of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Every platform. I don't think there's a platform that I haven't seen used.
Okay. So if we did a regulatory consumer protection agency to hold these people account, would that be a step in the right direction?
I believe so, yes.
If we change Section 230 to allow more consumer pushback, would that be a step in the right direction? Everybody nodded. If we pass the Online Child Protection Act and the Earn It Act, would that be a step in the right direction? Everybody nodded. Mr. Chairman, we know what to do. Let's just go do it.